this it's gonna be probably a shorter. Maybe start on one for a night. Anyway, I've been watching some next. I believe that's Fabian. Some patch notes for the upcoming patch. It sounds like we are getting the cargo, the auto carrier that's coming with this first patch. The driving, the graphics, a lot of these overhauls they've been talking about. A lot of bug fixes are coming. Some things aren't coming in this one. They're coming later in the later. Including more trucks, a few more models. Including new man. There was a new man. It might have been a new Scania. But there was definitely Iveco, and there was one other one. I couldn't quite make that one out. The one I didn't know for sure because it didn't have a logo on it. There's also an update on Truck and Logistics Simulator, which sounds like it's been scheduled for the first quarter. Now this update for this is coming. I understand. It's 0 kilometers. How is that even freaking possible? I have to go to Leipzig. 275. That's perfect. So first vehicle start. No. Light up. Tack. Card and change accept. Oh, change accept. Sorry, didn't need to change. Actually, that's perfect. Let's get out on the road. Tack card change accept. Yeah, so watching those. Actually, I learned a lot watching it. There's another game. It's also supposed to be coming to all consoles. That's one thing I kept hearing them say. There's a few that he will only come to next gen. Sadly, one of these things, and I would love to be able to do, and this is interesting, is beta testing this new stuff, but it's next gen only. It doesn't have these older consoles. If it did, I'd be signing up immediately. Right, like, yeah, I'd like to take part in that, because it would be getting the next patches for this to test, which would be awesome, right? So why are you going to bring up Truck and Logistics? It's different. It don't look like it's got licensed vehicles, but what it does offer is a lot of things you may want on this but don't have, including, not limited to, multiplayer. A lot of people love to see that. Also, oh shoot. Also, some other, like, different vehicles. So one just be like you can pick up to deliver trailers and so plus you'll have to actually load this equipment onto the vehicle. Oh dang, see, that's gotta change. Hopefully that's one of the things. You can say to leave notes on comments tonight. That's tricky for me because I don't know how to do that other than going through the browser and YouTube, which is always tricky at best. Now there were other things I noticed that I don't know if these were part of because of the update or is it only because it's a next gen he was on, because he was on Xbox Series. He was you've seen people walking around, and you also seen of course AI traffic, more than one too, going into the gas stations, which he was doing. Now he only showed encasing Kill, because Kill is of course where he's That's where they're allowed to do a lot of stuff, right? Again, this guy is someone from the company. Now, I found out why. Now, I'll bring this up again next video as well. Why? Sounds like it took so long. Another reason it took so long wasn't just because they're rebuilding. Sounds like there was a shakeup in development to not necessarily a new team. It's just a new developer. It's just there was changes in the development. You know, the developers. So kind of like what happened with Sedesco there. Little shakeups. They led to delays. Because the only thing that's concerned me, every video, and there's 3 of them I've seen, each one was updated, but each one was mentioned a new release date. First one was in December, the second one was in January, now it's February. So hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Hopefully there is one here in February. I hope. Again, anything right now is an improvement. And everything's supposed to come to every console. Now there is some things he mentioned that he would like to see, right? That could come. Now when they mention the words could, keep in mind that does not mean guaranteed. That's like there was a mention of the heavy cargo because it's a new game that's coming out. Another one that's supposed to come on all consoles called Heavy Cargo, which is another trucking game. All its platforms. So that one's gonna be interesting. But through that type of stuff could come to this as well. Not guaranteed, it could come. Keep that. There's other stuff. Anything that's on those on the road videos that he's showcasing, that stuff is coming. Now the thing you didn't know is how the trucks are going to work. Are they going to be released all at once? Besides they are, and I'll bring that up in detail, or one at a time. And Mars, I'll bring this up because Iveco, look, the tankers are the same thing. You've seen 2 of them, but there's 3 of them. 2 of them were somewhat okay looking. One definitely wasn't. It wasn't even fit working. But it's showcasing what's to come. And the big thing with the the fixes is the thing with the engine. That's losing way too much power. Also, something he mentioned about the loads, being overweight and stuff. That was something crucial he mentioned. Because some people are having that issue. At times they're getting like they're overloaded and they're not. So keep that in mind. Hopefully the issue with the pigs. I didn't hear nothing about the issue, but that could be just a bug fix issue. Would be the issue right now you cannot drop off at the easy tanks. Obviously, once this patch comes, I will check that out myself and test it. There's a lot of fixes hopefully come. Don't know. Some more fixes that are going to come, but they're not necessarily coming this one. Some of them might be will support. Some people are having will issues, some aren't. This would be something I would love to see, because the road definitely was. I don't know though, because I was just again he was up by kill, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, again, change for the better, right? Hold on, I gotta adjust my seat. I get just in my seat. Oh, watch Last of Us. This is different, I believe. I may be wrong. I think they changed that up, around a lot. That part. It's what that was. The guy, you know, when he faced Bloater, or they called that one the big one. Right. I thought that was the guy that was wolfing when he did that. It's a hill. Mountain, hill. But yeah, as a result with this update, you may have to adjust your steering. He did say he was on controller, and you may have to make adjustments for the that your steering. You may have to make sensitivity issue adjustment, but he did see the traffic doing, you know, lane changes, slower traffic would go around you. The only thing I noticed, it looked a little awkward. Hopefully it's too, they'll go around you and won't try to go through you, as traffic has been known to do on this game. So that's the issues that need to be addressed, is that when they start merging into you, because the lane is ending or whatever, and it does come into you. Yeah, I'm having fun with this, and again, it's giving me that keen urge to play again, right? Knowing these updates are coming. Also, I got that confirmation from Trucking Logistics, which I was happy because I checked for him specifically, a video by him. It's some next. I checked for it specifically, and I found out that that's coming right now. It's scheduled for the first quarter. That's good. That means it's close to being out, if that's the case. First quarter, after all, is January, February, March, and April. If I remember right, it's how that works. I don't know, Fabian, if he's... I don't know if he's the guy in charge, or if he's just the community manager, or kind of like Martin was, and now this other guy is. I'm seeing he had something too. PS5 version of Truck Driver. There's PS5. That means, I believe that means it's a good thing, because that would be that's someone else developing. With this heading north DLC for that. I'm sure I need that. So I'm happy, you know, it's again, everything coming, it's promising, to say the least. Now the only thing I didn't see, which again could come later on, you don't know, was the rumble strips, and then like last time I did was were added at all. But baby steps, right? Because that's what you're really looking at. They're making updates, fixing issues, but as well as fixing bugs, but adding as well And they like that they'll go at it and stagger, you know, not all at once. That was what I was thinking. It was gonna be all at once. No, it's not all at once. It's coming. Obviously trailers. What's interesting is that not the tanker, because the tanker was the last one I heard they would go update. It says cargo container, not cargo. I want to keep saying cargo. Auto carrier. If I don't say auto carrier, I mess myself up. That's gonna be huge. Yeah. But I understand with the tanker, sounds like you're gonna be delivering. There was some wording he mentioned. I don't know if he's joking around about it or what, but it made it sound interesting. Getting into the truck, the petrol station, you know, before they ran out of gas. I wanted that to be a thing, but also how, you know, you'll be delivering the diesel and stuff that you'll be filling up, you know, on as well. Hopefully that means it's gonna work. Because right now these are things as we know haven't been working. They haven't been working for deliveries. Now, hopefully, if they get a fix right, I'm going to try to test when the vehicles come. The trucks ain't coming right away, so that's not an issue. When they do, I'll test them, obviously. But the trailers, yeah, I'll test the trailers. Obviously, it'll be something new, so test. I've got a feeling the auto carriers will be limited to where they're. I got a feeling it's worldwide shipping is what it's going to be for. That'd be my guess, because that's the company that's really, you know, it's for the harbors, and the harbors would be a big place, you know, ports where they'll deliver autos. I watched he was played a little bit of a truck logistics on something too. Not a lot, but yeah, it looks like a good, pretty decent game. I wish they would have showed the night cycle as well. But it's good to know that there's something for everyone. It's not just going to be Euro trucks. It's going to be American looking ones too. But again, he pretty much confirmed that game does not, can repeat, does not support licensed vehicles. So we'll usually tell. It's kind of like, reminds me of road maintenance, and I hope I'm wrong on. Don't want to reuse that word because road maintenance. I looked for that too, because that's also, I didn't see Jack and Kraut, that's what I seen. There's nothing for that game, and that tells me where that game was. In the grand scheme of things, and their games. I want to assure you guys again, I'm going to bring this to you. It's hopefully be daily, if not daily, every other day. Something like that. Because obviously if I don't have PS Plus, I don't remember when I did PS Plus. What day it was on. Pretty sure it was on the 1st, but if not, I'm going to need something that's, you know, can't do on certain games. Just luckily it's one game I could do. Oh no, not tomorrow. Hope to do GTA. I guess I do want to get that one car before it goes off sale. Because that would be a good time to get it while it's on sale. To all the ladies I've loved before. Once again, we know another area. If you really paid attention to truck driver last time played, you know another area. They're really off on this. Seems right. 9-hour drive time. That one sounds like 16 hours. 16 hours, really? Out of 24-hour day? No, that would be called driving over the limit. And I did, when I hear this, and I was like, oh boy, what if the truck was going sliding? Basically, you went off the road, I seen you go off her. If you don't turn on the next ramp, he didn't. It means he's just going over there to get back on the road. Another post, they did mention pop-its. Where that's in this first patch, I hope it would be. Now, cause he says everything's supposed to come to all off, so that sounds good. I don't know, there'll be those naysayers. Well, I should have been there all along. Yeah, you don't know, because it right sounds it don't. If I'm hearing it right, then this may be the case. They may not have playtesters. That's the way it sounds, and he sounds like he only gets to play when it's, you know. But the thing about not bringing this up, because they mentioned this on for a truck driver. But you know, if that's the case, he don't only gets on when he gets play when he's off work. But also that model that they work with is different than what we play. So I remember Martin mentioning that for truck drivers, so they may not catch the issues, and that really explains why they might not caught some of those issues before. They didn't have good play testing then. I mean, seriously, if people want play test, I'm willing to do it. Give me how I keep contact you guys and everything, and I'm willing to get on board, guys. Especially if you go do it on all platforms. It's too bad they don't have it's called a beta version, and that would be. But it's like you said, they don't have it set for the older gen. That's the sad thing when they keep saying that. Well, you're releasing for older gen. The only playtesting let's go get that is when it's actually launched. That's scary. That's how issues develop. That explains why. And a lot of companies are gone that way, you know, and they're still putting products out, which we want them to do, right? If this is all we got. That wasn't the game, that was my controller error. But that issue is one. Leipzig's coming up. I better think about getting over. I think. Wait a minute, no. That's just going to be in the left. I'm going to Leipzig, I believe. Yes, I am. But I'm not getting off here. So I think I better get over. Oh great, let's go out with lag when I'm trying to turn on one signal. Indicator. The only thing that concerned me about him is he did speed a lot. He did mention the speeds. But also, it was truck on logistics. Because you could see, there was something I liked about the truck he was showcasing, because you could see the actual speedometer. It had like a digital display. There was something I noticed too with the truck he was driving. There was stuff you could actually read on the dials, which underneath on my thing. But he also was talking about how people won't come. Want to hear from people that are not coming back. I would be very on the dude. Because that's how I don't want, again, I don't want to see naysayers, you know, discourage them, right? From, you know, people that have this game. I want to hear, like, hey, we're getting more updates for it. More support, right? That's what I want to hear. You know, as a player, as an actual player of the game still, not someone that they're just trying to bring back. I'd rather have someone that's loyal than someone that's bitter and not loyal, you know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna say, oh, I haven't played. I know I have. In fact, I wonder if some of that led to, but me coming playing again. I don't know, friend. You know who you are. You were the one that introduced me to these videos. And you, I know you thought it was dead too, like it was done. Why would I play it? Well, because, you know, that was one of those, I admit at the time, I thought I was just going for trophies. Now it's like I'm playing with purpose, you know. Because it's been so long, and they got that. It's been a long time. If that had happened, you know, it's been shake-ups in any company that has to work with these games. There's any type of shake-up would mess it up. Even little patches, because that's big too, the bug patches. Also, you gotta remember that why they can't give you exact date. Because they gotta submit it to, like Sony. It's not like, console's not like Steam. You can only gotta submit to Microsoft, they gotta submit to Sony. Then get permission. Now, usually it's not gonna be a problem because, you know, near the end of the year it's a bigger problem than the start of the year, that's what I'm saying. Near the end of the year is because a lot of games are coming on, some of those spots are being reserved, you know, they'll reserve them for the big stuff. Now, for this patch like this that's coming, you know, they got this usually take a little bit. Sadusco, at least this was Sadusco said. How much I don't know. It's unclear. Some of that was smoke screen or whatever. You also may have issues like I do every so often. Every so often that you get where you're, for instance, your engine don't work. You know one thing, I told what his favorite company is man. I admit I'm partial to Scania, but I admit that Iveco looked nice. That would be a nice truck to have. I can't wait for that truck, I'll be honest. I can't tell what the fourth one was again. I think two of them were just updated, Scania. Because I wanted to have a logo, I said that was Scania. I can't tell what the other one was. He said a company name, but I couldn't quite make it out. They're... Can't wait for these pop-ins to be here. Pop-ins to be fixed. This is where I'm focused right now on the left. There's that building. For you guys, it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty obvious. But for me, it shouldn't be just focused on that I am. That'd be nice to see if that's coming. The pedestrians actually moving. That is for every console. That would be nice. Make it look very like the city's actually alive. I don't mind if it does, because right now it does. I mean, there was a moment during this game we didn't have. Hell, we didn't have, we didn't actually have, vehicles in these lots or anything. So, basically, there was no AI, is what it was. No, thank you. I still haven't been able to tell, but all there's an indicator me that's fixed too, or that I actually glow green again. Which may sound trivial to some, but trust me. You're looking at, when you look out like this. I didn't say I'm doing that, by the way. This wasn't such a big deal, but I don't know if that's not something that would be on. Truck that doesn't have that feature, maybe on truck logistics. Probably would make trailers a little trickier again. You get this rely on the rely on the mirrors. So the mirrors are easy to see, it might not be such an issue, but pallets, fruits, import fruits, and cat toys. I got free things there, so I might see if I can pick up anything for a 9%. Don't believe any of that came on this episode, so let's see. Can't do this. Hopefully that'll be changing. Cone. That's a little bit of a draw. I'll pick that up though. That'll be the last thing, alright. 22,000. That's Bremen, that's not where I'm at. München. Which is Leipzig. That's not. I don't really like that though, going right back to. Let me check. Cone. 3,200 to Cone innovations though, no thank you. Hanover would work. I've been there a little bit. Obviously that'll move up the list. Guess I would go between them. No, this like that. $25,800, so 2,000, about 3,000, not quite, but no. 3,600, 2,800 to Castle. That wouldn't be too bad. I believe I have enough for that. So Castle would be before Hanover. I believe that's how that would. 28,600 at 20. We only have 25%, 25 kilos left. Dog food, cat toys, and empty pallets. Almost what I dropped off, and it still ain't a full pallet. No way back. Okay. So next episode we'll be delivering to Berlin. That's quite a haul. Smash the like button to subscribe. Leave those comments. I'll see you next time for more on the road. Till then, good luck, good trekking, everyone. I don't know why.